I am Maximus Decimus Meridius. Wait, that's the wrong Russell Crowe movie. I am Noah. Well, this is the movie about Noah, starring Russell Crowe and Jennifer Connelly. So excited that they were back together. One of my favorite movies of all time is A Beautiful Mind, where Crowe and Connelly have such beautiful chemistry together in that movie, and they do in this one as well. And it was directed by Darren Aronofsky. Now, I hear a lot of opinions and reviews by Christians saying we shouldn't watch this movie, don't support this horrible depiction of Noah, totally biblically inaccurate. Yes, there was a lot of artistic liberties in this movie, and he changed a lot of biblical facts around. Um, and I would be on board with criticizing this and stopping people from going to this if this was directed by a Christian who should know better. But Aronofsky is an atheist, so I don't know what they expect from an atheist making this movie. But I do give him props for being interested in the story, given a kind of a realistic version of a flood, of a realistic sized boat ark. I give him credit for his research. He not only studied the Bible account of Noah, he studied the book of Enoch, the book of Jubilees, the book of Jasher, the Jewish Masoretic text about Noah. So he did his research, wanted to get a historical account of what actually happened. And for the most part, I think he did a good job. Yes, he did. Again, he had a lot of biblically inaccurate stuff I was upset about, insulted with. But for the most part, I think the inaccuracies he had, and he changed the facts around, what he changed it to still kept the symbolism of the original fact. And for the most part, he kept the theme and the message that the Bible has, where man is wicked, all of man is wicked, and God is going to destroy it and wipe us out. And yet have mercy on the only righteous, which is Noah. And I think he stuck with that message. A few things that I really liked about it, especially with the symbolism that he did change facts. So, spoiler alert. Yes, the Bible says there are 8 souls on the ark. And yes, he only had 6 people on the ark. But I'm going to say he did have 7 souls on the ark. And yes, I don't think he was saying Tubal-Cain, which was the bad guy of the movie, he snuck his way on the ark. I don't think he was saying that he was actually on the ark. I think he was a symbolism of evil, symbolism of Satan. Because he was trying to corrupt Ham. And if from the Bible, after the flood, Ham became wicked. Definitely his descendants became wicked, the ones that built the Tower of Babel. So disregard Tubal-Cain as just a symbol of evil and not actually being on the ark. Yes, only 6 people walked on the ark. But they showed, which I know this is absolutely inaccurate, but Shem's wife got pregnant before she got on the ark. And she gave birth on the ark to twins daughters. So there's your 8 souls. There are 2 souls in the womb and 6 people on the ark. And I really enjoyed and appreciated the symbolism he had in that Ham was arguing with Noah, jealous that Shem had a wife and Ham and Japheth didn't. And he really wanted a wife. And Noah had the comment of, God provided the forest so that we could use the wood for the ark, and God provided this and that. God is going to provide. As in implying God is going to provide a wife. God is going to provide a seed for the rest of humanity. And so if you take these twin daughters who can eventually become Ham and Japheth's wives. There you go. There's your God provides. I like how he had that symbolism in that message. God provides. And isn't that true? Um, Again, that absolutely did not happen that way, but I appreciate the symbolism he had in that. Another one, Noah was talking to his grandfather Methuselah and saying that God told him he was going to destroy the world with water. Methuselah had a comment of, really, I thought my father said God was going to destroy the world with fire. And I liked that was a little tidbit. If you are pretty good with the Bible, you may understand what he means by that. And I think Aronofsky put that in because he knew what that meant. There's other tidbits I don't think he may have understood what that was. But this one, Methuselah's father was Enoch. And in the book of Jude, he talks about Enoch as being a prophet. And he was a prophet of the second coming of Jesus Christ. This prophecy happened 5,000 years ago. And it was before the flood. Talk about the second coming of Jesus Christ, which that would imply the judgment of God and also the destruction of the earth by fire. So Methuselah misunderstood his father Enoch's prophecy of the destruction, and yet there's supposed to be a water destroying the earth before the fire destroys the earth. So I kind of like that tidbit there. There is other interesting stuff, cool stuff I liked. But yeah, there was definitely biblically inaccurate. I was upset with some stuff. Spoiler alert, upset that, yes, Noah would not have tried to kill or have the desire to kill his grandchildren. That was way too far. He went too far on that. I was really excited about this movie coming out because I heard they're going to have fallen angels in it. And I was really excited that, an opportunity to show the truth of what really happened in Genesis 6. And I believe most pastors don't preach the truth on this. The sons of God came down and took the wives of the daughters of men. And I believe the sons of God are fallen angels. Sons of God in the New Testament refers to angels, refers to Adam, and it refers to Jesus Christ. Sons of God means a direct creation of God. It means they don't have an earthly father, which Adam didn't have an earthly father. That's why we call us sons of Adam. And obviously Jesus Christ didn't have an earthly father, and neither do angels. So these angels came down, as in the New Testament says, they left their okaterion, their habitation, their earthly body to have they left their heavenly body to have earthly bodies, which they did depict in the movie as being rock creatures. But they mated with human women, and their offspring were Nephilim, the fallen ones, the giants. And he messed this up. Not only does the translation of this and the theory of this, of the sons of God are this line of Seth and the daughters of men are the line of Cain intermarrying, he combined that and the fallen angels as sons of God, the Watchers. I was totally upset and disappointed at that opportunity missed. And two, spoiler, the Watchers are evil angels, fallen angels. They would never have helped Noah. They would have helped wicked man, possibly tried to stop Noah. And two, they have no forgiveness. Their judgment is final. So I was really upset at that. But for the most part, I enjoyed this movie. I understood the freedoms, liberties he took, the symbolism in the biblical inaccuracies. And so for the most part, I think this movie is more biblically inaccurate than what we teach our children about Noah. The Sunday school coloring book stories, the hogwashed and bacon grease stories that we share with our children about Noah, to me, it's a hindrance. Telling the story of Noah the same way we would tell a fairy tale or something to them. This is not Noah's Ark. This is a cartoon humiliation, I think. If this was Noah's Ark, it would not survive a wave in a bathtub. The way we teach our children, Noah, oh, he was an old guy on a leisure trip on a boat with a bunch of fluffy animals. No. That's crap. This is a real person. Every story in the Bible is of real people in real events with real emotions, with real struggles. They're not stories. They're real. They actually happened. And I liked how they depicted in this movie, they were in the ark and the door was shut, and they had to go through the horror of listening to the screams of the people outside wanting to get in. Imagine you having to go through that, questioning God. God, where's your mercy? Can we let these people in? So for the most part, this movie depicted Noah, someone with a bunch of struggle, with the weight of the world on his shoulders. Everyone in the world was wicked. He was the only righteous with his family. Trying to preach to them. So the only thing we get from the Bible is Noah was a preacher of righteousness. He was righteous himself, and he had faith. Yet he was a human, so he wasn't perfect. I'm not saying the Bible is incomplete. In no way I'm saying that. But we have to put ourselves in the sandals of the people in the Bible as in real humans with real emotions going through real struggles. And Noah with everyone against him, wicked man. And I'm sure they thought about Noah, oh, he's holier than thou. And like in the movie, I'm sure they tried to attack him, tried to stop him from making the ark. So think of the doubt he must have had, the struggle he had. Am I doing the right thing? Did I interpret what God told me correctly? Am I doing what's right for my family? So I'm sure he went, I don't know if he went that delusional, but he probably went depressed, probably went sorrowful, struggled, mental. Who knows what he went through? But we're here because he went through it. Jesus Christ came from the line of Shem because he went through this. Because God had mercy and Noah was faithful and righteous. But he was still human. And I appreciate this movie depicting that he was human and he went through the struggles when the whole world was against him. So that's my review. Don't take this as word. Don't take this movie as the word. I hope it gets people to open the Bible themselves and try to figure out what actually happened and help a discussion going when people ask, hey, what do you believe about Noah? What are your thoughts? So I hope this opens up a great discussion of Noah and what the Bible says. So thanks for watching and enjoy.